Hi guys, it's Belle here and I'm back for Margarete Miller Monday, and it is week 9 of the 2023 Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. If you guys do not know, here comes Binksy. Hello Binks. If you guys do not know what the Margarete Miller Challenge is, it's a 52-week collage challenge where Margarete Miller has put together weekly prompts, normally 5, and then a bonus 6th prompt that you can replace one of the other prompts with if you do not have that. Or you can just do all 6 prompts. Hey Binksy. And sorry, it's one of the kittens. And I will leave the links to her YouTube channel down below and also to her Etsy shop where you can purchase the prompts in different forms. I purchased them in the digital form. Hello Binks, I know I love you too, but I'm filming. Excuse me, sweet girl. Okay, so I'm using this book this year. I'm going to be creating my own journal again, but I'm creating a different one. And let's get our page ready and then let's look at what the prompts are. So this week's prompts, the first one is something something that hangs on the wall. So from a magazine, I have this picture of a mirror. It looks like a handheld mirror. Oh Binks, I know you want attention. It looks like a handheld mirror. Sorry guys, but I'm going to cut it out so it looks like a mirror that goes on the wall. Clothing accessories, so I have this that came with an order ages ago and I thought the hat looks quite good, and if necessary there's the bag, depends what side. If necessary, this also has a handbag and there's toffee in the background. A road sign, guys, so again from a magazine I had this Route 66 road sign. A pattern with stripes, so I have 2 things. I have this out of an old diary because obviously the stripes in the background, and I suppose you can call these stems, they remind me of stripes. And also there's just this piece of paper that's black and white stripes that I have, and now toffees on the table. A sticker from a fruit or vegetable, so I don't really have a lot of those because I don't tend to have them on my fruit, but I do have this. It was on a pear that I recently bought. And bonus a list. So this is a bit weird, but this is like a list of days, again from a calendar, diary. So I thought I would use that. Actually, I'm just gonna use things that I've got. So let's get started. So obviously I really like this, and I also really like this with the holes. So I'm thinking I'm going to trim this down or rip it down, and then stick this down as the main background bit. I'm just looking underneath, I think there. Let's look at the top so I can rip it and hope that it fits. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Doesn't bother me. So yeah, so I hope you are all okay. And oh, well, having a nice end of February. I mean, gosh, can you believe end of February? I swear February has gone faster than like any month in the past year and a bit, you know. Obviously, I mean year as in 2022, not like this year where there's only been one other month to compare it to. I don't know. Yeah, it's just shot past. It really, really has. Probably didn't help that we were really ill for most of February, which thankfully, touch wood, we are feeling much, much better, which is good, good, good. So yeah, I'm going to rip these off because I don't mind if they're not all on there. I like it looking a bit what's the word I'm looking for? So a bit rough, a bit rough. Okay, so I want this. I really like her actually with the woodlands behind, so I'm going to use that. I want this to be my focal point. So we'll just grab that. Can you believe it? I went and saw my daughter last week. Well, you know, And I still forgot to pick up my ruler, so I'm still stuck with this ruler at the moment, which isn't my usual ruler. Let's get the mirror behind. Let's do that. Let's move that over there. So yeah, like I said, I think this is more of a hand mirror, but I'm going to cut maybe the bottom bit of it off, or I'm just going to have it as is, because mirrors can go on walls. So although this is a hand mirror, it's representing a wall mirror. So yeah, so I hope you're all doing well. Can you believe it's going to be March this week? Well, you know, the week this video goes up, it's going to be March, which I'm already seeing signs of spring in the garden, which is really lovely. My daffodils are all up at the moment. It's strange. I planted them years ago, and then I'd forgotten I planted them. And each year it's almost like, even though I now know they're there and they come up every year, the bulbs are kind of underneath other plants too. So they poke their way through, like my pennyroyal and things like that. And they're by a rose bush, and they just pop up, and it's like, oh my gosh, yes, the daffodils are here. It's just this beautiful little burst of colour. So we have the mirror. I feel like I even want the mirror underneath. Like, I don't know. Kind of like that. We've got the road sign too, so let's cut that out so we can get that on there. So yeah, daffodils are all out. My forsythia bush has a few little yellow buds on it. It's usually, other than the daffodils, the first things to flower in my garden. It's actually a bit late this year. They normally come up a lot sooner in February, which I'm surprised by. But all my rosemary bushes have their flowers. So it's really weird. It's almost been a colder winter than usual, but then a much milder winter at the same time. So we still have this list. I feel like, do I need this, the blue bit? Maybe. Then I might just rip down here. And it actually says on it March, which I thought was fitting, as it's going to be March this week. So yeah, as I've said before, just because it's a collage doesn't mean you can't make it memory keeping, or, you know, introduced aspects of memory keeping. So that would go like that. We've got the mirror. We could put another bit down here with the days, or even sideways, possibly. Put the Route 66 that I kind of want there. And the sticker. Do I want any of this black and white? I feel like it might just help with a bit of colour, like a contrast, because everything's quite pale on here, so it might be nice to have a bit of the black and white as a contrast. Where'd the other bit go that I ripped? Do I like that on there? I kind of do. Okay, let's start sticking things down so that we know roughly where they are. I might rip this a little bit too. So yeah, it's strange because the forsythia bush normally has a lot more flowers on it. I was worried actually that it might be dying, which would have been strange, but now the buds are coming up, so that is good. And by the time the daffodils die down, I'm hoping the crocuses might come up as well, which will be really good. And talking about flowers, I've got flowers in the background here. So I kind of want that down there like that. Okay. So yeah. Wonder how your gardens are going wherever you are. It's so strange because obviously you can be, I mean, America's huge. So there's such a difference between one end of America to the next, as you guys will know if you live there. But there's still that kind of contrast on a much smaller level here in the UK. Like I'm way down one end and my daffodils are up, and my friend lives up in Scotland way and her daffodils are not going to be up for a while. So yeah, it's different. We always share like garden videos and talk about how our gardens are going, and it's always interesting to kind of, do I want that on top or do I want it underneath? I think I want this one underneath. Yeah, it's always interesting to hear like the differences between how my garden's doing and her garden's doing, because we have some similar plants, like we've both got plum trees and things like that, so it's just interesting to hear how each is doing. And like I can be harvesting my plums and hers won't be ready for harvesting, you know, that kind of thing. So anyway, let's put that down. Like so. Let's put a little bit more glue there. And then let's stick this one down there. Again, I know people do things in threes and it does often look better with threes, but sometimes I don't think you need threes of everything, depending what you're putting with it. So let's do this. These pages are getting very sticky. I think I need to get a new glue. I think that's the problem. Oh, that got stuck back on itself. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So yeah, let's put this on kind of in the background. And again, I know it's a hand mirror, but like mirrors go on the wall. So that's what I'm going with. It's my collage and I can do what I like within reason. If it works for me for the prompts, then did I want that there? Then that is all that matters. Okay, and we have the fruit sticker, which I am going to glue as well. I do love a pear, you know, and I do love conference pears. They always seem to be juicier. And that, I think I kind of want that. Do I want it there or do I want it down here? Maybe down here a little bit. And a pattern with stripes. Obviously it's got a barcode on it for this fruit sticker, so that is also a pattern with stripes. And I'm just looking if I want anything else anywhere else. Like I could take another bit of black, kind of have it there, but that covers up a lot of the flowers. I could take some of the yellow, kind of put it on top and put it on top. I do kind of like that there. Let's see what it looks like up here. That covers too much of that up, but I could do it at a crossways like that. Do you know what? I quite like that, so I'm going to do that. And then we will be done. Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Yay! Well, at least I hope so. We will double check. I'm just wondering if I want like a little bit of yellow across that. No, I don't. I like it like that. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. Something that hangs on a wall, a mirror, clothing accessory, a hat, a road sign, Route 66, a pattern with stripes. We've got the background, we've got this with stripes, and we've got the barcode, a sticker from a fruit or vegetable, from the conference pears, and bonus a list. There was a list of days in the background. And I'm feeling like I want to rip some of these off. Like I don't want them all on there. Maybe just the top ones. And this is exactly why I had this, because I want these bits to be kind of part of the overall look. So there we go, guys. Week 9 is done. That came together super quickly and everything is ticked off. So I'm super happy with that. I'll just stick this on the back. So that I know what it was. And there we go, guys. That is week 9 finished. I hope you enjoyed this video. I've got a little ticket here. I feel like I want to use the ticket on there, even though I don't need it. But it's kind of on my desk, and I'm thinking, do I want to put a ticket on there? No, leave it alone, Belle. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. It really, really does help. And I will be back again soon. Thank you so much for watching. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're able to have lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now, guys.